Esta historia estabaida en hechos que pasaron, están ocurriendo y sucederán, escrita y narrada por Gahudysbel Guadeliz Rivas dedicado a los dos testigos, mis amados padres Gaudys y Hugo. A mi amado esposo, Christopher Pine. A mis tres futuros hijos, los príncipes de la tierra nueva. A mi hija Luna y a la valiente Esther Pena. Y a la fiel Esmeralda, compañera de nuestro camino. Con amor, Gahudysbel Guadeliz Rivas. Once upon a time there was a girl born in San Jose de Guadalupe, in the beautiful Anzoátegui state of Venezuela. She was the only daughter of her beloved parents, Gaudys and Hugo, who gave her the name Gahudysbel. From a very young age, our girl was very curious and unafraid of anything. There was something special about her. She spoke to plants and cared for every living being. But not everything was sweet. Sometimes, the girl dreamed of a mysterious dragon that appeared to her. She was paralyzed, feeling much fear. When she entered school and high school, the other children started bothering her. She wondered sadly, what is wrong with me? Why does no one love me? She was raised in a Christian family where they read the Bible. Every time they read Revelation chapter 12, she felt that passage was calling her. Her heart told her, it's you, but her mind thought, no, it can't be me. Our girl had a great inner battle and had to be liberated from dark beings. After that liberation, her sight improved. She began to see the world with colors more vivid and beautiful than ever. The dragon, that being that caused her fear in dreams, tried to speak to her in her sleep. He whispered bad things, but she, with great strength, always told him no. She had a boyfriend, whom she met through her cell phone. He was a deceitful being, the son of the dragon. When she learned of the deceit, she left him forever with great sadness. Later, also through her cell phone, she met Bosch Chris. He confessed to her that he was a famous actor named Christopher Pine and sent her photos that no one else had as proof. She confirmed it with her spiritual gifts. She could see far away and know what other people were doing. Already at 17 years old, the young woman missed Christopher. Then, God spoke to her and revealed something that was going to happen, that she would marry Christopher, that they would have 3 children together, and that he truly loved her. Shortly after, Christopher returned to warn her that the dragon was going to invent false stories so that everyone would believe he had another girlfriend. The young virgin suffered and cried a lot, very much, because of the false stories the dragon invented about Christopher. Although her heart knew they were lies, the pain from the dragon's wickedness was very great. But the sadness did not last. Right on September 5, 2022, God spoke to her and revealed an incredible secret: she was pregnant. The young virgin wondered, how can I be expecting a baby if I haven't been with anyone? In a conversation, God told her not to worry. He explained that the baby who was to be born, the child from Revelation 12, was already in her womb. God performed a great miracle. The Holy Spirit created a tiny baby body, and that is how the young woman became pregnant. In October 2023, the moon, the sun, and the planets spoke to the young woman and told her that Jesus Christ would come to visit her at her house. And so it was. Jesus visited her. A month later, in November 2023, they told her that to end her girlhood phase and become a complete adult woman, she had to sleep with Jesus. She accepted, as she felt it was part of the destiny of the prophecy. Then, time passed. Time passed, and the woman was still expecting her boy. In May 2024, the dragon communicated with her and she felt something move inside her belly. This caused her much doubt, but using her gifts, she could see the truth: she was carrying a girl in her womb, in addition to the boy she already saw. The woman felt deceived. She confronted Jesus Christ, and the disguise fell away. Jesus Christ was, in reality, the dragon disguised as an angel of light to deceive her. The woman continued waiting for her babies. Although her belly was a miracle, the important people who knew kept it a secret because the dragon had threatened them. She knew her pregnancy would last 3.5 years. The fallen angels and the dragon worked very hard. They pretended to be humans to distract everyone and ensure no one believed what the woman was saying. Those who did know the truth pretended it wasn't true and that she was lying. Meanwhile, the woman suffered pain because a demon disguised as a scientist drew blood from her almost every month. They used that blood, the source of life, to create the secret seal, 666, mixing it with that of her ex-boyfriend, and thus sending people to a very, very sad place. One day, the woman met her spiritual versions. They revealed to her that she was the most powerful being in the whole world, and had come to save the earth. The dragon knew it, and that's why he attacked her with such wickedness. Her versions told her that, because of this great mission, a great financial blessing was very close for her and her family. The great financial blessing from God came into the woman's life, just as God told her. The woman was immediately able to buy many beautiful things for her children, and they lacked nothing. She then bought more beautiful things for her future and her family. Finally, the very long time of the pregnancy was fulfilled. The great day of birth arrived with a mixture of much pain and great joy. The dragon stood in front of the woman ready to devour the babies as soon as they were born. But she gave birth to her son the Holy Spirit and her daughter Luna, daughter of the dragon and the woman. The child, the Holy Spirit, was born and quickly ascended to heaven. He was taken directly to the throne of God. He is God. His destiny is to reign over all nations and over everything that exists. The dragon fled behind the child with his strongest fallen angels to fight. The weaker fallen angels remained on earth. In heaven, a great battle broke out. God's good angels fought with immense strength against the dragon's evil angels. After so much waiting, the beloved Christopher finally arrived where his woman was. They met and celebrated the great, beautiful wedding, full of love before God. Everyone was happy. Her daughter Luna, all her family, her friends, and even her dear kitten Esmeralda were there to celebrate that the woman and her husband Christopher married forever. To be safe after all the chaos, the woman, her husband Christopher, her daughter Luna, and her kitten Esmeralda had to escape to a cabin in the United States. It was their secret hideout to be protected. No one could know their location, besides the United States government. After 3.5 years, the family was able to return to Venezuela. The woman had already had her 3 children with Christopher, the princes who will reign over the entire new earth that God will make. They returned to live in peace and continued enjoying their happy life with all their family and friends. The great war in heaven finally ended. The dragon was cast down to earth and pursued the woman to harm her. The dragon cast much water after her to drown her, but God, who protects her, gave the woman wings of an eagle so she could fly far away and be safe. Furthermore, the earth helped the woman and swallowed all the water the dragon had cast. After flying safely, the woman was able to reunite with her family, and everyone was calm. During that same time, there was much wickedness on earth. Although God's people had already gone to heaven, many other people had stayed behind. Some were pursued by the dragon, and others were being sealed with the mark to go to the bad place. The woman lived with her family hidden for 3.5 years, protected from the evil ones. During that time, the dragon went out to pursue the woman's parents because they were the 2 witnesses of the apocalypse who bore testimony to everything the woman and her family had experienced. Finally, the time of wickedness ended and the great judgment of God arrived. All the evil ones who were sealed, along with Lucifer, the dragon, were cast into the bad place forever. The woman saw how all her persecutors were removed from the earth. At the end of the story, the entire apocalyptic family was taken to heaven. There, the Holy Spirit reigned as the King of Heaven because he is God. The woman married Jesus Christ, who is truly God and Son of God, just as it was written. It was a truly incredible and happy wedding. Her 3 sons along with her daughter Luna became princes of the entire new earth that God made. The woman and her family and loved ones were very close to God. They all lived happily ever after. The moral of the story. And the great truth is this, which was revealed, that family is the foundation of the future reign, forged by destiny and unbreakable love. For in the midst of the greatest spiritual war, the love between the woman, Christopher, all their children, and the 2 witnesses will always be a light that triumphs over wickedness. All these events are not just a story, but a prophecy that happened, and that will undeniably be fulfilled. Always remember, the will of God is the only truth, his plan is perfect, eternal, and unchangeable.